and we are here at Rythmia Life Advancement Center on this beautiful, warm, stunning day. And we came to say hello to you because I have the blessing to bring to you Luke and Sophie Jones, who just spent a week with us at Rythmia, and I've been blessed with them in class, and now I get to bless you with them so that you could hear about their adventures and the fun we've had this week right here at Rythmia. So you two, how do you feel today?
Amazing.
Absolutely, yeah, superb.
Top of the world.
Yeah, fantastic.
Top of the world, right there. That could be it first. Top of the world. What was your intention in coming to Rythmia? What was your aim? What did you want, knowing when you said we're going to Rythmia?
Okay, so I'd been feeling very disconnected from myself and just knew something wasn't adding up with me. Like I didn't feel happy on a regular basis. I knew there was something there that didn't make sense, and I was drawn to Rythmia. Ayahuasca just kept coming up. My intention was to find out who I am and how I feel and what's right for me, and I got all of that and so much more.
I got all of that and so much more. Doesn't that feel good?
Oh yeah.
What's the word when you know I got all of that and so much more? What's that word? I feel
content.
Content. Content. Love that. Okay, Luke.
Yeah.
Your intention.
My intention, I was very open, to be honest. I wanted to do some research because we're setting up this retreat, and so I've been doing sort of going to eco communities and stuff, and just any healing. And this is from the research that we've done. We've done ayahuasca before. This is like the best of the best. Worldwide, everything that we've looked at, all of the research, the due diligence we've done. I've done it in 2 different places. Sophie's done it with us once in Peru, and this is just. So we've looked at every scale of retreats from the low end right through to the top spectrum, and this is kind of everything you need. I kind of got to the point where I was just like, you know what, we kind of just need to get Rythmia there, and then we can just live next to it, and we don't really have to do much then. But I've recommended friends. I've booked friends to come straight away. When I got to Costa Rica, actually, every time I've done ayahuasca, I would always, from my experience, either come with an intention, like a question you'd like to ask, or something you might want to heal, or both. But so I've always come in thinking I haven't got anything to heal. I have intentions, and they've always been met. They've always been answered, and then some. The medicine gives you what you need, as well as what you want, I find. And so I got here and I suffered with eczema a little bit. And as soon as I got to Costa Rica, it flared up worse than I've ever experienced in my life. And I suddenly thought, you know what? I've never asked for healing. It didn't really bother me. So maybe this time I need to ask for healing. And that's why this has happened to me and I flared up. And you know what? It was massively about healing. I opened myself up. And when I came here, that's all I had. Other than that, I've always just been open. Mother ayahuasca, all it gives is give me what you want to show me,
right.
Show me what you want to show me, teach me what you teach me, heal what you want to heal. And but when I got here, actually, they gave you these set intentions, and I just felt like, you know what, that is it. Like they've got this figured out, and
I love that they've got this figured out, because our intention is to assist you through your intentions to experience that. I love what you said. You said, not only did I get what I need, but I get what I want. Which is wonderful to know that, the medicine on all different levels is giving me everything I need to have the contentment, to feel whole, but it's what I want.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the wisdom of the medicine on so many levels.
Yeah. So
what else besides your wonderful medicine journey nights? What else did you love about Rythmia?
I love the classes, and I know we're saying about the intentions again, but Luke and I sort of had an idea of what we were coming with, what we wanted to ask from Mother Ayahuasca. But when we came into the classes and it was the 3, show me who I've become, connect me back, merge me back with my soul at all costs, and heal my heart. I mean, those 3, that's all you need to do with Mother Ayahuasca, and just have faith in it works. It just gives you what you need, what you want, more than you can.
What you're ready for, I think, is an important thing as well. I think
say that again, Luke.
What you're ready for.
Yeah.
I find like some people, maybe you can be a bit fearful of like, how intense is it going to be, and is it going to overhaul my life, and is it going to make me disconnect from everyone I love? And that what I've experienced and what from all the people that I spoke to about it is, it will give you what you need. At that time, the first time I did it, all it did was connect me with my inner child, put me to sleep, first of all. The second drink connected me with my inner child and answered the questions that I had.
Yes.
And the third bit was just it connected me to everything and opened me up. I was raised an atheist. I'd never been that spiritual. I then, you know, came to a point in my life where I was like, there's got to be more. I'd achieved everything that I wanted to achieve. I've reproduced, I've done my own business, I've traveled around, and I was like, there's got to be more, there's got to be more. I had this yearning, and that's what sort of led me into my spiritual path and brought me to ayahuasca. And it's the first time, all it did was open me up. It wasn't too intense, it just opened me up. And then I spent a couple of years going along my path further. And then when I was ready for more, when I was ready for a higher intensity, the medicine called me back and called us both back together. And it gave me, again, it pushes you. Don't get me wrong, it pushes you.
Yeah, but what I'm hearing is the timing. I love how you said that. The timing of it first just opened me up. It was beautiful because lots of times individuals could think, wait, I want it all right now. I want this to happen right now in one night.
Yeah.
And what you're pointing to is that the wisdom of the medicine knows when to open and when to push and when to bring you the answers for those intentions.
Completely.
And also the shamans here.
Aren't they amazing?
And just the whole medical staff, even the just the food staff, the cleaners, everybody is just connected with you. They know your names. They understand.
You just feel there's so much trust there with
love,
all the staff. You feel safe. You know, you can open up and you can be vulnerable, and they're looking after you. There's so much. You feel the love as soon as you come into Rythmia. It's just and the people who come, who you share this experience with, they're your family.
And I always thought smaller groups would be better in ayahuasca because of the need for attention, but actually they've got more than enough staff for the numbers, and the bigger group actually it allows you to get so much perspective from when everybody's sharing without actually, you know, having to go through all of it by yourself. You're actually picking up lessons from other people rather than just, you know, if I had to just sit there on my own and drink ayahuasca, I would have had to do 10 ceremonies to get what I've got from everybody else sharing alongside mine.
Beautifully said. You're pointing to such important details of that. It's not about the numbers, it's the consciousness that comes to meet your consciousness for everyone to grow. And you pointed, Luke, to the thing that if you remember me saying in class that I love, is that someone over here can have an insight, but it's meant for that person way over here. And when you have a large group, then everyone is growing together because of exactly what you're pointing to.
Accepting things, you know, maybe at the start there might be somebody that might be a bit abrasive to you. I mean, it didn't happen to me, but I've seen it and understood it between other people that maybe a bit abrasive to you, and it's teaching you something about yourself on that aspect, and the networking side of it, the people that I'm supposed to meet for the next steps of my life that I know are gonna be friends for life. I know are gonna support me in my journey and in my going back into the world and moving forward with my life's purpose. People like yourself.
Perfect.
It's just
very, very blessed. Very blessed. Day you were sitting in class, it's like, oh, look at them right back there. Then I noticed you came up and sat a little closer. First day they're in the back. And then it's like a little closer every class.
Then I was the front right.
You were the front today.
The last day, front row. Front row and ready.
I feel like a flower. You know,
that's beautiful.
And I feel like I can see loads of other people have bloomed over the week and gone through the downs and gone through the ups. And I've never really opened up to people. I've always been quite close. I'll deal with stuff myself. I've got this. I'm strong. And I've been so open, and my heart is just so big now. Like, and I just let people in, and they let me in, and it's just.
My heart is so big now. That is so beautiful. What would you say to others that were thinking, is Rythmia for me? What would you
do it?
That was timed perfectly. That was great.
Just do
it.
The famous work of Nike. The famous words of Nike. Just do it.
That's beautiful.
It's do it, and do it some more.
Have trust.
If you're going to do ayahuasca, that's something I will say. If you're thinking about ayahuasca, if you've been called to ayahuasca, if it keeps synchronicities keep happening to you, talking about it, if it's coming to your dreams, if it keeps presenting it to you in your experience, you're being called to it. Feel into it. When it feels right, do it. And if you are going to do it here. because this is, I've got so many friends that have done ayahuasca in so many different settings, and they understand it here. They do it properly here, and you get what you need more. That I've heard everybody's stories of their ayahuasca experiences from all over the world, doing it in so many different places. And we've done it, you know, in the heart of Peru, where it's a national treasure, where they do it with their kids from 8 years old, and you know, that's like one of the birthplaces of it. In the Amazon jungle, and it's like, before coming here, I would have thought, you know, that's the most sort of traditional, authentic way to do it, and that was my initial belief on what's the best scenario to do it in. And this blows its socks off, and it's, you know, it's not that much more expensive, but for what you get, pound for pound, the food, the support, the beds, even the mattresses that you're laying on, the saltwater pool, the cleanses, the mud bath, the spa, the massage, the colonics. Yeah. It's like, I almost feel like I should be paying triple. You know, I feel bad. I feel like I've taken, and I feel like I've been a charity. You've just given. I'm like, do I need to give more? I've just been, just
life changing.
It's worth every penny, and just, you know,
it's an investment in yourself.
Oh well, I won't say get a credit card and do it, but yeah, if you need to do it on credit, do it, because what you'll get value-wise afterwards, you'll get that money back tenfold by being the person you're going to be when you leave here.
I had no idea this blessings would be rolling out like this, and how magnificent it is. Thank you too, because you're pointing to our intentions being fulfilled. Yeah. You know, is everything you're pointing to is the intention of Rythmia, to hold space for you to grow safely, beautifully, with every detail here. Yeah. So thank you for saying yes. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your consciousness is planted here with us forevermore. Yeah. And will be with us forevermore. So your wake-up call blesses us. Yeah. So we thank you.
We bless each other.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And guys, to get a class, one class of Kim is worth half the money. It really is. So
thank you.
Honestly, and then you've got Jada, the other people. Get to the classes.
Get to class.
Do the classes, the yoga, the breath
work. Even come in Friday morning tired, just get to class.
Oh my God, the breath work. Oh, wow. That is just
liberation dance. Just the course that's alongside the ceremonies. It's just everything's in symbiosis, and it just. Yeah, guys, where needs to go. So
perfect.
All right.
So you've heard it perfectly from Luke and Sophie. This is what we do here. We get to have a lot of time, great time waking up, and we dive deep together. So come join us, and I will see you again soon. And this is Kim Stanwood, Terranova, Rythmia Life Advancement Center. Come join all of us, and how grateful I am to Luke and Sophie this day. So have a magnificent day. We'll see you soon.
Have a lovely day. Lots of love.